So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some DIY room decor and ways that you can decorate and organize your room. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like it and subscribe, and don't forget to share it with all your friends so they can decorate their room too. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So for the first DIY, I'm going to be showing you guys this Cork geometric pattern, and you can use it for decoration in your room or to pin things on so you don't forget a certain event or something. And the things you're going to be needing are cork squares, and you can make however many of these you want. I'm just making one, but I found my cork squares at Hobby Lobby. You can also find them at Target or places like Office Depot or any other craft store. You're also going to need some masking tape, a foam brush, and your choice of paint colors. So I'm using silver, teal, and a dark purple. I also ended up adding some gold in there as well. So all I did was take my masking tape and cut strips of it that were a little longer than the cork square, and I'm just taking it and placing it all over the cork square and just making different triangles all over the cork. So basically you can do whatever kind of pattern you're wanting to do. I just placed the pieces of tape randomly and made a bunch of triangles and geometric shapes. So once I thought it looked good and I was done, this is what it turned out to look like. Just as I said, a random pattern. I think another cool pattern would be to do a diamond shape in masking tape. I think that would be cool, and then paint it. I think that would be a really cool idea if you guys want to try that out. But anyways, I'm just going to be filling each part with a different color of paint. So I used silver, teal, a dark purple, and I also ended up using gold, as I said. You want to make sure that your masking tape is stuck down really well around the edges, and also use your foam brush and paint away from the masking tape, so that way you won't get any paint underneath the tape and it won't bleed under it, because if it does, it won't be as precise and perfect looking, if that makes sense. So once you get done painting it, you're just going to peel off the masking tape, and that way it will reveal crisp, clean lines. And make sure you do it while the paint is still wet and it hasn't dried, because if you wait till it dries, chances are it might take some of the paint with it. So just make sure you do it while it's still wet, and that way it will reveal your lines and it won't take any paint off. And once you're done, this is what it looks like once it's completely dry. I think it looks really cool, and you can use this again as a decoration or to pin things on with some push pins. A good way to decorate your room is to get a box. I found this one that said stuff all over it at Michael's, and they have a bunch of different photo boxes. I just happened to like this one, and I thought it went with what I was using it for. And basically just put stuff in there over the year 2016 or whatever you're here watching this, and whether it be like bracelets or notes, cards, whatever, and then at the end of the year you can open it up and go through it and look at all the fun times that you had. I also made both of these pillows, the one with the gold and silver arrows and the one with the mint background with the white arrows. And if you guys want to know how I made these, I'll link the video down below that I used or kind of based my pillows off of, and I'll also leave my pillow dimensions down below if you want to make the same size pillows as mine. Above my bed, I just made this kind of like art wall. So I took 3 5x7 picture frames that I purchased from Dollar Tree. They're just black. You can spray paint them if you would like, but I just left them black. And I had these posters that I just put inside of them, and then I made this duct tape painting. This canvas I just made, and I used a heart and a key like stencil thing, and I colored that in with Sharpie, and then I also did Sharpie for the lettering as well. And then this like white canvas board paint thing, I had footage for it, and then the footage didn't turn out. It was really bad and everything, so I'm going to try to explain how I made it. So basically what I did was I took a white canvas board that I got from Walmart, and I just put white paint all over it, and then took my different colors of paint and just made like circles, as you guys can kind of see in the picture. Then I took a toothpick and like made it like tie-dye, like I just kind of dragged it through all the paint. Then once I was happy with that, I just took a piece of white copy paper, because it was the same size as my canvas board. I put it on there and then pulled it off, and this is what it turned out to look like. I think it looks really cool, and I like the way it turned out. Another good way to decorate your room is with candy. I know that sounds really crazy, but colorful candy is the best. I used Gummy Lifesavers and Sour Patch Kids, and it's just so colorful, it makes sure it look really awesome. And then I also glued a candlestick holder to the bottom of one of the mason jars to give it some height, and it makes it look really nice. I also have these colorful lights that I got from Dollar Tree, and I put those in my windowsill, and it looks really cool at night when it's lit up. And as crazy as it sounds, you can decorate your room with hand sanitizer and also candles. So I made my own candle. This one is homemade, but I also have a Bath & Body Works one, which is Honolulu Sun, and it's one of their new scents, and I love it. But I'll link the video down below that I followed to make this candle. Another way I like to decorate and organize my room is with these buckets that I found in the Target dollar section. This one I just have my essentials in, so like some sunglasses and whatnot. And then I have these 3 buckets on my desk that I store my pencils, Sharpies, highlighters, gel pens, and things like that in. I also had footage showing you guys how to make this really cool like Polaroid tumbler thing that I have in my room that I hung up, and unfortunately again the footage did not turn out. I was filming with a different camera that day and it didn't come out at all, so I'm going to try my absolute best to explain it to you guys. So I got a dowel rod from Walmart. This is the package they came in, and I just took some blue string that I also got from Walmart and I tied it on the two ends of the dowel rod and then hung it up. And of course I hung it up later, but make sure you make it long enough so that you can hang it up. Then I cut 3 more strings, 2 that were the same length and 1 that was longer. The one that is longer you're going to put in the middle, and again I just tied knots at the top of the dowel rod and made sure that they were equal amounts apart so that way it wouldn't be uneven. And I also cut out 3 triangles from cardstock in mint blue because that's the color that I wanted, but you can choose any color you want, and you can make the triangles any size that you want as well. And as you can see here, I'm just showing you guys that I did tie the knots there at the top. I just double knotted it, and I also forgot to show you guys that I did tape the triangles onto the back of the cord because of course they have to hang on that string somehow, so I used some tape. And also I used a different method for making my Polaroids this time. It's a bit of a better method than I used last time. I'll link the video that I did on how to make Polaroids, but I did use a different method as I said. So if you guys want to see that, maybe I could do a vlog or something, show you guys in a vlog how to make the Polaroids that I made this time. But I just found all my pictures on Google Images, and then I just taped the pictures to the back of the string. I also put some double-sided tape on the back of the pictures and stuck them to my wall, so that way when my fan was on or something, or when someone walked by my room, they wouldn't fly around. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and I also did 3 pictures on the left and right side and 4 pictures down the middle, but you can make the string however long you want and fit however many Polaroids on there that you'd like. So this is what it turned to look like. I think it looks really awesome. I love it. It gives a nice bright vibe to my room, and again, I just love it. I also hung up these 4 cork squares on my wall. The first one is a dry erase board, so I got some dry erase like tape, and it was on a roll. It was made by Duck Brand, and it was just one big roll of it, and I found it in the duct tape section at Michael's, and it was also on clearance, so that's really awesome. And so I got a big roll of it for like $2 I think it was, and I just taped it onto the cork and it was the perfect size. This other one I just used scrapbook paper and hung some crafty things on it that kind of went with my room, just colorful things. This one I just hung some string with some push pins and then put some Polaroid pictures and a couple of trading cards. And I love music, so I used music paper for this one. I just taped it onto the cork and I just hung up some music themed things. So guys, that is all for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I worked really super hard on this, the editing, the filming, and everything. I try to work really hard on all my videos, but this one I put a lot of extra effort into. Again, I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and make sure to check out my last video, which was a how I edit thumbnails video. It was a really awesome video, and I think I got a lot of good feedback on it, so you guys should go check that out. Check out my other YouTube and my Instagram. Follow me there. I post updates and things occasionally on there. Make sure and subscribe for more videos like this, and yeah, I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye guys!